Hello everybody, this is Albert with Green Tea House. I hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to continue this series on which tisanes are great for when you're having a certain malady. And today we're going to talk about digestive problems, or dyspepsia, as they would say in the medical world. Now before we begin, I highly recommend you check out our back catalog of episodes, and I'll make sure I put some that are relevant to this one up here. In particular, episode 1, where we talked about tisanes, otherwise known as herbals, that are really good for cough, sore throat, and so forth. So today we're going to talk about digestive issues. And I would say that there's definitely correlation between tisanes and some essential oils that are also pretty efficacious for these same problems, whether it be the ones we did on the first episode on sore throat, cough, fever, but also this one on digestion, and a future one we'll have on insomnia and calming the nerves and so forth, because it makes sense, right? Essential oils come from typically the petals, but also the roots, the different parts of whatever essential oil that we're talking about, and it's the most potent form of that particular plant, herb, flower, root. And so it's not surprising that if you grab a particular part of that plant, flower, herbal, root, and you infuse it in water, you're going to get some of the same benefits. And so, as I've mentioned in previous episodes on just be a little weary of the health claims of the teas that come from the Camellia sinensis plant, like green tea extract will make you lose weight. It's the same thing here. Like some of the active ingredients that you would find in some of these tisanes may be shown in scientific studies in mice or even in humans to be helpful, but we can't extrapolate out that if I do this or if I take green tea extract every day, I'm going to lose weight. It's the same thing here. These are just more kind of like Ayurvedic, Chinese herbal medicine, apothecary, botanical science things that have been known for centuries to help with particular maladies in particular. In this case, we're going to talk about digestive stuff. So let's just get to it. And I'll mention if we sell some of these. So you got chicory root. I'm a big fan of chicory root. Burdock root, licorice root. We do sell licorice here. Licorice is historically something that you chew on, and licorice, again, is very subtle. People think of licorice, they think of like Twizzlers or black licorice, and licorice itself is a very subtle taste. We talked about it in the first episode because it's really good when you have a sore throat, but it's also great for digestive health as well. Dandelion root, fennel seeds. Fennel seeds you'll commonly find in Indian and kind of the Ayurvedic world. I like chewing on them, especially after I go to an Indian restaurant, because lots of times I'll have them in the front. Cardamom. Cardamom is I guess you call them pods. You find them lots of times in chai. That's another Ayurvedic, South Asian thing. Rose hips, lavender, hibiscus flower. We are a big fan of hibiscus. We sell it here as a hibiscus ginger. And then we have some non-caffeinated blends that also have hibiscus. It's just a beautiful color, the tartness of it. And it's great. I've drank it as a kid as agua de Jamaica down in Latin America. It's a very kind of popular drink. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is so good. Now, the thing about cinnamon you got to be very careful about is there's a lot of fake cinnamon on the market, and then there's cassia and Ceylon cinnamon. You definitely want to gravitate toward Ceylon cinnamon. We do sell cinnamon bark tea. It's a very subtle tea. A lot of people are used to cinnamon spice tea, kind of like the tea bag tea they get at the grocery store, and that's going to have some natural flavors to kind of wow up the cinnamon. And when you drink actual cinnamon infusion, it's very subtle, so it's something that people have to get used to. Wild cherry bark, rooibos, which is a very popular tisane herbal that comes from South Africa, has a kind of like a very smooth vanilla undertone, and because of that, it's commonly used in a lot of blends. And then we're getting to the most well-known of these: lemon verbena, chamomile, lemon balm, mint, and ginger. So I think most people who have some knowledge in this kind of area, when they think of I have a tummy ache, they're either going to go to peppermint essential oils or the peppermint tea or spearmint tea. Peppermint has a little more of a sweeter taste, higher menthol level, or they're going to go to ginger. I think ginger is the par excellence in terms of like being in the zeitgeist for digestive issues. And this has been known for quite some time. In fact, when you think of ginger ale, gingerbread cookies, we never really think about why these things exist. And it's not necessarily because gingerbread cookies themselves taste that great, A lot of gingerbread cookies today, just like the ginger ale, have so much sugar in it that when people say they like gingerbread cookies, they like the sugar. But if you have like a legit gingerbread cookie or some ginger baked good that has real ginger in it, and it has the proper ratio of what it used to be like when we put ginger in baked goods, you're like, I can really taste the ginger. But a lot of gingerbread cookies today that are sold at grocery stores don't even have ginger in it. And I would tell you that if you look at the most common ginger ales that are sold in the market, the large majority of them don't even have it. They have artificial flavors that will mimic the taste of ginger in addition to high fructose corn syrup. I would say ginger tea is an acquired taste. I like it. I have a video here. You can make it at home just by buying ginger at home. I like it. It's commonly used in South Asia cuisine, and it's amazing, but it is an acquired taste. Kind of like I would say pu'er is an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste. But if it's something that you like, especially if it's in a blend with something else like a hibiscus ginger, I would recommend that if you have a tummy ache, you have dyspepsia, heartburn, you ate too much, whatever it is, definitely try to get ginger into your body. And again, if you have essential oils that are ginger or peppermint, these are things that you can also use. Just follow the directions on how to use it, whether you rub it on your belly or you diffuse it. But these are some things that are really, really good for indigestion. Guys, post in the comments. Until next time, take care and God bless.